Hello kids, today we'll be pouring some potions. Ooh, so cool. Hello everyone, welcome to Simric and Big Veer's Science Room for Kids.
Today we'll be learning about plant cells.
Applause! As you know, plants have cells, and we'll tell you all about them.
So, there are 12 parts to a plant cell.
And the names of the parts are called the cell membrane,
Cell wall,
chloroplasts,
nucleus,
mitochondria,
Golgi body,
endoplasmic reticulum,
ribosomes,
and the vacuole. First, we will be talking about cell membrane. You can see this light green line right there, that's a cell membrane. The cell membrane provides a structure and support for the cell. It is a thin membrane around the cytoplasm, and it is between the cytoplasm and the cell wall. It's kind of like a second wall of a sort. It controls what goes in and out of the cell, and sometimes called the gatekeeper of the cell.
So, next is the cell wall. So this green dark spot here, all around here, is the cell wall. The cell wall goes around the membrane in plant cells. It helps give support to the cell, and it also protects the cell. It gives the cell its box-like shape. So, Robert Hooke was the first man to discover and name.
Next up is the chloroplasts. The chloroplasts are an organelle containing a chlorophyll for photosynthesis. You can kind of see them, they're like these little dots inside the chloroplast. Photosynthesis is a process in which chlorophyll takes CO2, which is carbon dioxide, and sunlight and water, and turns it into glucose, which is a type of sugar, for the plant to eat. Chlorophyll is also what makes it green. Fact time! The formula for the chlorophyll is C55, H72, O5, N4, and Mg.
Okay, so the next is the nucleus. So the nucleus is this.
It's around the little pink dot.
So the nucleus contains the genetic info, also known as the DNA. It controls the center of the cell. It is like the brain of the cell because it regulates activities like cellular, metabolism, and growth. So it's pretty much is the
It's the brain
boss of the cell.
It like controls everything.
Yeah. Fact. So did you know the
Nucleus.
The nucleus was the first cell of the organelles that was discovered by scientists? You probably didn't, but now you know.
So cool. Next up, we have the mitochondria. It's the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria is a rod-shaped cell structure that makes energy for the cell. And you could also call it the powerhouse of the cell. That's a meme, but like, it's true. It's true. And also, fact time, the mitochondria can actually change shapes. Useful stuff to know.
About the Golgi apparatus, aka the Golgi body. So, this is the Golgi body. It is like a sticky substance. The Golgi body is a structure that receives protein and other newly formed materials from the ER, which we will be learning soon.
So it goes from there to there.
So it packages them and distributes them into to other
parts
cells.
of the cell.
It's like factories and packs all the
Basically
materials.
factories and packs
So
of materials.
fact time. Okay, the Golgi body was found in 1897, but by an Italian scientist.
Now let's talk about the ER. The ER, that's a rough one, that's a smooth one, but they're both the ER. They're basically the same thing. The ER forms a maze of passageways in which proteins and other materials are carried from one part of the cell to the other. It's also sometimes called the highway of the cell. Fact time! Did you know the membranes of the ER are continuous with the outer nuclear membrane. So, what do you call a cell organelle that makes protein that destroys its own cell?
I don't know what.
A ribosome.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so funny. Now we're gonna hand it over to Bagveer.
Okay, so speaking of ribosomes, the proteins. So these little ones here. Obviously, there's a lot of them, but this diagram right here shows just a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about lysosomes now. There's no lysosomes on this diagram for whatever reason, but basically, lysosomes contain enzymes that break down food, waste, and worn out cells in the cell, the stomach of the cell. It's not on here, like we said. Okay, now let's hand it over to Bagveer so she can talk about the cytoplasm. Okay.
Last but not least, cryoplasms.
Cytoplasm.
Yeah.
That's like the jelly
So
stuff
that
around.
is everything around it, every single thing. So it's like a gel-like substance that surrounds everything in the cell within the cell membrane.
It's like air, except it's not air. It's like jelly. It's like around everything else, kind of. You know, you got what I mean? Yeah. Okay. It's that green stuff.
Yeah. Feel the green. So now let's go back to our desk.
And wrap it up.
Yeah.
We've got some sciencing to do.
Okay. So thank you so much for watching our video.
Don't drink potions.
Yeah, hopefully you do remember all the details we gave you. And if you want to come back and experience it with us for real, sign up to our new app, okay? It's called Science Room with the Kids. Okay?
101, 500, new version. So cool,
So
right?
thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, so cool, right? Blubbers. Burlubs. Bloppers. Bumpers. Bleepiers. Poodles. Wait, it's bloopers. Right. Lysosomes, lysosome. Okay, we don't have a lysosome.
No, it's there. Wait, lysosomes. What?
There isn't a lysosome.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, just
Okay, let's cut that out.
What are you guys doing?
keep that in. Can we give you another shoot? Is that okay?
Okay, so just ignoring Mr. Tom
Okay.
further. Yeah.
Okay, so
What is happening?
Say hello.
Hi, bye.
Okay, okay.
last but not least, cryoplasms.
Cytoplasm.
Yeah.
That's like the jelly
So
stuff
that is
around.
everything around it, every single thing. So it's like a gel-like substance that surrounds everything in the cell within the cell membrane.
It's like air, except it's not air. It's like jelly. It's like around everything else, kind of. You know, you got what I mean? Yeah. Okay. It's that green stuff.
Yeah. Feel the green. So now let's go back to our desk.
And wrap it up.
Yeah.
We've got some sciencing to do.